This podcast contains strong language, strong opinions, and a twisted sense of humor. Side effects of listening may include uncontrollable laughter, talking back to your speaker, and reevaluating all life choices. If you're still here after all of that, welcome. You're our kind of people.
Yeah. What's up, guys? What's up?
What's up? So your plans with your kids.
Yes.
So okay, what do you want to say it to us, or how's that working?
I'm going to breakfast.
Oh, you're just
You
taking
going
them
to
out to
breakfast?
breakfast?
Yeah, I'm hungry.
You're taking them out to breakfast, or you're going out to breakfast with somebody?
I'm taking them out to breakfast.
Oh, that's
Okay,
cool.
okay.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
cool. They at the
starving.
crib starving. It's gonna be like
Yes.
brunch.
So they're right, technically, once I leave here. But
Full volume, no filter.
turn me up.
Stop playing with me. I can do what I want.
What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
What's
Yo,
up?
you have now tuned in to Full Volume, No Filter. I'm your host, Trey, and I have my loud crew.
What's
Yes,
up?
yes.
What's up, guys?
What's going on?
Y'all sound pretty quiet for me
Happy
to say y'all are
Valentine's
loud.
Day, everyone.
Happy Love Day.
Love
What's
Day.
up?
Love Day. This is a part of the systemic system that's trying to bring us down.
Oh,
No.
here he goes.
Right. So everybody have babies and buy condoms.
Oh,
Right,
my God,
exactly.
please wrap it up.
Now we going raw, baby.
Yeah, we get the privilege. We got the privilege.
Whatever.
Let's say if people was to have sex now for Valentine's Day, the baby will be born what? 10 months from now?
yeah,
right?
it'll be a December baby.
It'll be a December baby.
Correct.
So
December
all
baby.
you Sagittarius and Capricorns,
Right. Watch
Right.
out.
So, fellas, if you want about one gift that month, then you can put the birthday with Christmas because you
Oh
got
my
enough time.
God.
So be like, hey, we celebrate your birthday on Christmas. So there you go. If you want to save some money, guys, that's how you do it.
Absolutely
you
not.
knock them up right now.
Y'all
Knock 'em
so
up.
cheap. Oh my God.
it ain't about being cheap.
It
Shit's
is.
getting expensive.
It is about being cheap. I don't know what you're talking. I've been talking about that forever.
And you know me.
I'm
He's
broke.
definitely cheap.
I'm broke.
You're
man.
a little better than Trey, Bugsy.
yeah, I'm the cheapest. I am very
Definitely.
frugal with my money.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the word, right? Frugal?
That's what it is.
I think we
Okay.
can find a better term. But
You know,
Oh, it's worse than that?
I feel envious of the people that got to work today. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yes.
if you got to work today, that means tomorrow you can get all your Valentine's stuff on discount.
Oh,
Absolutely.
discount. Ain't that crazy?
It's
That's
50%.
good. Get chocolate
tomorrow.
50% off.
50% off.
Right, everything 50% off, man. So listen, hey, embrace your work today.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Save some money, guys.
How was y'all guys' week?
It was good.
Was it?
It was really good this
Okay.
week.
Okay. So wait, hold on.
What?
Your son's birthday was yesterday.
Yesterday, yes, and we celebrated. We just sang happy birthday because he been acting up.
Okay.
Right.
But we definitely sung happy birthday. Family came by. It was decent,
Not all family came by.
right? Because your
Right.
son acted up.
My son acting up, so I kept his ass home. You ain't eating no cake.
That was terrible.
That's okay.
You could have let him by.
Yeah.
Not at all. You're going to miss out on the activity of
Oh.
having fun.
It wasn't even that fun.
He was having fun at school. He had enough fun.
So what exactly did he do?
Oh, man. Running through the halls, chasing people, being chased, kid stuff.
Wait, last week you told me that was what my son was doing. It was completely normal.
Well, that's what he said. He said
It
it was
is.
kid stuff.
It was kid stuff. I just said that. What are you talking about?
But he's being a kid.
He's not getting a whooping from it, but he will
He got
get,
punished.
he's not going to have fun for it.
Okay.
So wait a minute, just running through the hall. Was he not supposed to be in the hall, or just the
Chasing,
running?
chasing
part?
people through the hallway. He's been caught before doing this, so
Yeah.
it's a
Okay.
repeat offense. So
Okay.
he's been talked to before. Now it's time for punishment.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I
Third
get it.
time
I
is
feel you.
probably a knock upside the head.
Okay.
Fourth
Right.
time,
Concussion.
shipping him off. You said concussion.
Yeah. I'm with the ship.
Yeah, shipping
Let
him
me know
off.
when you ship yours. I'll
Military
ship mine
school.
too.
Yes. Yeah.
Right. You know what? My kid has been really good, so they don't have to get put on punishment, but they still don't get invited to nothing.
What?
Just
Oh my
saying.
God!
But we've never been invited to her house either.
Just
But you all
saying.
just got an invite, so And it was a cute invite too.
It was.
It was.
Thank
You
you.
did.
Well put
You-
together.
It really was. It was organized and everything.
Yes.
Thank you.
And how did you finish off your weekend? Your week?
I got my hair and nails done.
You looking a little fly?
I
You
was
looking a little fly?
Getting myself together. I had a pamper day for sure yesterday.
Okay, the
On
face
my
looking.
on my son's birthday. That's petty.
The face is
That is.
facing.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you. So yeah, I just kind of treated myself.
Oh,
Okay.
they did your face too?
No, this face is
They
normal. This I wake up like this.
You
Okay,
definitely don't
I
wake
was-
up
I
like
wake
that.
up like this.
That's
This
not
is-
how you sound.
Oh my God. Well, yeah, I sound terrible this morning when he called.
Good morning to you.
That's how she sounds.
Whatever.
That's how about you, Guns? How was yours?
You know what? We're overlooking what happened the weekend after. I mean, the weekend after we had our thing. The Super Bowl,
Oh.
right?
Okay.
Yeah.
It was popping here,
Okay.
right? That was just last weekend, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Am I overthinking it?
No.
No, that's
you're
what I'm
right.
saying. So we had a grand old time. It's one thing that I missed though, because somebody was supposed to show up and bring chicken.
Absolutely. And you know
And
what's so
somebody-
funny?
Mm.
We did not have this talk. I called her that night and told her that. But go ahead, finish.
Yeah. So somebody didn't show up and bring chicken. But let me tell
Oh
you
my
something.
God.
I'm so intuitive that I went about saying, let me look in this freezer and see what I got. And I had a whole bunch of these chicken thighs.
You was-
So I decided
you
to
was
go
doing
ahead and
chicken
grill.
anyway.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you
I
was.
decided to go ahead and grill some stuff because around 11 or 12-ish, I was like, you know what? Let me make sure we have enough because I hadn't heard from people.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not even that we don't even get invited. When the invite goes out,
I
and
invited
people don't
myself.
show up.
I invited myself.
And,
now you
and-
know you're invited. You're a part of the family.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't invite me. See, I didn't get a form. You see how I sent out my invitation? Mm-hmm.
Is that what I had to? I had to put you the
Yeah.
official. You one of them peoples?
Yeah.
No, see, that's what I'm talking about. But luckily, we had a good time.
It was a good
That's
time.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people showed up. We actually had enough seats and enough food. Thank God.
Oh my God.
But it was boring as hell.
It was boring.
The game.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The game was. That's why I so wanted somebody else.
Mm.
It could have been one of the other. The Seahawks. I thought whoever the Seahawks played other than them,
Yeah.
we would have had a more exciting game.
I would have to disagree.
I
They
think-
were the most exciting in the AFC.
Yeah.
Then the
them
AFC
and
is trash.
them and Denver were the most exciting,
True.
and Denver got beat. So
That's true. That's true.
it was nobody else that they could have compared. I just think that they played a hell of a game. Seahawks came out and their defense did what they were supposed to do against Drake May.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Now, Drake May is a good quarterback, but he was on the ground. He got sacked 12 times.
Yeah, I don't think none of that. I really
Mm.
don't think it was his fault.
It was not.
I don't think it was his fault because my
Yeah.
thing, it reminded me of old like old Cutler or something like that. Like you needed. He had to have a hell of a line because it was like a clinic.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was
Yeah.
a clinic.
Yeah. I was talking to somebody this morning outside of my house, my neighbor, and he was saying that it was Drake May's fault. And I said, it can't be Drake May's fault. If he is constantly on the ground, 12 sacks, that
Yeah.
cannot be his fault. That doesn't make sense.
What's the crazy part is all they were doing a lot. They blitzed some, but it was mainly the front four. My thing is, if you got 5 against 4 and you still can't give him a decent pocket, you trash.
Yeah.
They were, and that stems from the game before too. The game
Yeah.
before, he was getting sacked. He was on the ground, low scoring game. This game was horrible. No, they scored one time.
Yeah.
The entire
And-
time.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did kind of get boring. I was kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you said, if it was anyone else, it probably would have been just as boring as well.
I don't know. That's like
I-
I hate these type of Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Especially when we got through watching a pretty good season.
Yeah.
With overall,
We
it was
did.
some real exciting things happening
It
this
was.
season.
Yeah,
You
but to get to the
expected,
Super Bowl like this, yeah.
Right.
That
You
was horrible.
expect a great, encore at the Super
finale,
Bowl.
yeah.
Finale.
And what
great.
do you think about the halftime show though? Like,
This is the thing. I respect it. I
Mhm.
respect what
No,
he
you
did.
don't. When you start off like that, you don't respect it.
No. I
He had to take a
respect
deep
that.
breath.
Listen, he got up there
He
and he
took a
really
deep ass breath.
Yeah.
look, he really did his culture. I got what he was trying to do.
Oh,
Yeah.
my flag was up there.
Right. But your what?
Guyana flag was up there.
Oh, was
Oh,
it?
my
Yes, he represented. I was happy with the halftime show.
You
But keep
enjoyed
going.
it? Okay.
I wasn't too big on it because my thing is I don't mind that it was all
Spanish.
Mhm.
My thing is they should have had it where it was at least the caption.
Oh, like
the
words
words
that
or something.
So we don't know what they're saying.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I
I
can
mean,
agree
at
with
least
that.
I want to see because I couldn't follow along. It's all I can really do is deal with the beat.
Yeah.
So my thing is, had the NFL placed it where it was captioned, because I'm trying to put it on the TV and it wasn't really like
Yeah.
computing.
Oh.
You know
I
what
would
I'm
have to
saying?
disagree with that. So check this out. You got people watching hip hop. Not everybody understand hip hop.
Yeah.
So you have people watching hip hop, Kendrick Lamar saying what he's saying.
Yeah.
And I guarantee a bunch of folks, older folks, are looking at it like, what is he saying?
Right.
Yeah, but I'm not dismissing that.
Mustard.
I'm not saying it shouldn't have. That maybe for them it should have been. Who knows? All I'm saying is from my experience.
But there's
I
no
wish
words
that it
with
was
Kendrick because it's live. You can't put words on a live show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's live. So I thought the message that he gave
Mhm.
during the Super Bowl was amazing.
Yeah.
Right? You had the Bush people.
Yeah.
You had the they talking about the blackout in Puerto Rico and everything. They had all the street lights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a great message.
It was a great message. Yeah.
We
No,
may
that's what
not
I'm
have
saying.
understood
Right.
everything he was saying or anything he
No,
was
but
saying.
I understood. I understood what he was trying to convey.
And that's important.
What I didn't get was how he utilized the celebrities.
Mm.
It was like you really had to kind of double up and see who the hell was sitting there.
Mhm.
Maybe it wasn't important for the show, but it was like, okay, if you go have them,
Yeah.
it's like I've noticed Cardi B right away
Yeah.
because I see, you know what I'm saying? But it was like, Jessica Alba, I had to double look like, ain't that Jessica Alba?
Yeah.
But if
you
he
know,
brought somebody from Puerto Rico that you don't know, then you'll complain about that. He had a bunch of people we didn't know.
I'm not complaining at all. I just didn't understand it's like, okay, if you go use them or they go be present, like, okay, when Kendrick did it and he had Serena just did a little dance, but you knew, oh, that's Serena, she right there. It was like, you go utilize them, then utilize
Oh,
them.
I see what you're
Right.
saying.
He just put him in front of the
Yeah,
house with
Sam
a gang
Jackson
of people.
talked.
Right, so
and
it was
stuff
like
like that, yeah.
they kind of was in the mix of regular people, so you had to kind of look around.
But I
them.
think it just overall it was just his message, and I think he brought his stuff with his message. I don't think that I'm kind of like Bugsy. I didn't. It was like I kind of
A lackluster performance.
Yeah, like I couldn't
Yeah.
get it. I couldn't grasp it, but I feel like I respect it. Like
I agree
Bugsy
with
said.
that though. I believe the performance was a lackluster.
Yeah.
I
Mhm.
believe the message was great, but yes, the performance was a lackluster. They didn't have no lights. They didn't have, big. It just wasn't big enough.
Well, you know what? It did pull out the racism. I was like
yeah.
when they what was the Kid Rock thing? They
The
put-
American halftime show.
yeah, the American. What the hell?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't really hear about it until that. It was like, what the hell are they like? And
I
then
did.
they said they want to make it more American, but it was no diversity in the American
right.
halftime show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was all white folks.
I think I don't think it was for us. It just wasn't for us.
But that tells you true America. That tells you true what it is. My thing is that for majority of the years, it was strictly a particular type of show.
Mhm.
And then now that you're seeing kind of a turn in it, now it's a problem. It's un-American.
yeah.
Why is it un-American? Because from the dawn of America, it's always been immigrant. Because Christopher Columbus and were immigrants.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Technically, they were. So I'm saying from the beginning of what you would consider that American
Yeah.
idolized way, it's always been it's supposed to have been about diversity. However,
right.
people ended up in this country. So my thing is, if you're talking about American, then you should have had it diverse. And I'm not saying you couldn't have your American whatever, which I still think was really unnecessary.
Mm-hmm.
But my saying, you didn't even have diversity in that one.
They could have called it the English halftime show where we're speaking English if they really want to say something.
It was unnecessary. It was a jab at what he was doing. It was jab at the NFL. It was unnecessary. It was meant to distract.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. like I said, you had Jessica Alba, you had Cardi B, and you really didn't notice them inside of there. Like I said, this message
What
was
you
really
call it
good.
was there too. And I love him. I forgot his name. He played in The Last of Us.
Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal. It's
Yeah.
like I didn't
Mhm.
really notice him until later on.
Yeah.
But he
so
was
you
in the
feel
back.
like they should have made him more relevant
Well,
so that we could.
that's what I'm saying. I mean,
you
at
were
least
gonna
put him
throw
out
them in
front
there,
where
yeah.
I can see
Not
him.
really. I disagree because they were there just there to support. It was not about them.
It
It's
wasn't
about
about
Bad
them,
Bunny.
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah.
It's about him being out there, and they were there just supporting. Hey, I'm here to ride with you because America's making their own shit.
Yes.
I'm gonna tell you what I hope don't happen. Like it was rumored when Kendrick did it, was that because of what they did, it's gonna be hard to have someone else come. You know what I'm saying? Of
Culture, different
a
culture.
different culture. It's like, are you really gonna start pushing where it's what you consider American again, or are you gonna stay with the trend of diversity?
I think they should. I think they should push it because it gives. I feel like it gives everybody something. Like we probably didn't understand it, but it's just
Like bring a K-pop artist.
Yeah, like I want to see diversity. I want to see different stuff at
Yeah.
halftime. Even though I didn't understand it, I do feel like I enjoyed it in a sense.
Yeah, but I just keep it to what it was because my thing was it was about superstars for a while.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Starting from Mike and you
Yep.
had the Princes, you know what I'm saying? You had the Beyonces, whatever the
Yep.
case. And like I said, just whoever's hot, it could be Taylor Swift, whoever.
Right.
My thing is it's okay if you want to. I like I want a grand show. I'm gonna be honest with you. If you go
Yes.
do the halftime,
It
'cause
gotta be grand.
everybody that was a superstar pretty much came out and made it a moment.
Yes.
You know, so
that is
that's
true.
what I'm talking about.
I don't think he made it a moment. I think he made it.
I think he made it a moment for the people that it applied to.
I think
Yeah.
it was more of a message than a moment.
but
Because
that was what Kendrick Lamar did too. I think his was a message as well.
his
No,
own was, but it was also a moment.
It was a moment. I think it
It
was a moment for his
moment.
community.
It was a moment
too.
for
Okay.
us. It was a moment for us. But so that's what I'm saying. It might not. It was a message, but it was also a moment for the people that it applied.
Yeah,
You know
'cause
what I'm saying? Like
the fact that you got individuals that probably would have never stayed or what is it? He didn't he break the Michael Jackson viewing record?
mhm.
Yes.
That's what it said, right?
He broke everybody's viewing record.
So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that
Nice.
individuals that typically probably wouldn't even watch the game,
Yeah.
Watch the game.
watch the game. It was good exposure, and everybody was watching and understanding what that message was. You saw foreign newscasters that were sportscasters that were a lot of them were choked up with the message that he was trying to bring.
Mm.
And I hope it does bring awareness because we act like Puerto Rico, for instance, they're technically part of us. They're part of the United States.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
And for them to be in the situation that they are in, and they're not sending Red Cross or anything like that down,
Right.
or Cuba or anything like that. You're
But
not
they're
seeing.
sending it over there to where they're having war at. That's crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. So I mean, if you're looking at everything that's going on, and we're not helping, I think the whole point of us being a powerhouse is not just being dominant when it comes to war.
Yeah.
We have resources to help individuals. We forever helping somebody after we blow up something.
Yes.
But not when we need to make sure that we're on board when they become a tragedy too, when these things are happening.
I
You feel
agree.
me? So
I
if we
agree.
got the resource, then send help.
Yeah.
Is what I'm saying. Send some help. See who want to go.
Yeah. Well, shout out to Bad Bunny for doing his thing.
It was.
He did amazing.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it too. I thought it was good. Now, since we're on the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
Cardi B was
Mm.
at the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and her man, baby daddy, was
Right.
playing. He lost,
Yes.
and they
No.
broke up.
Can we really say he was playing?
Oh my God.
Nah, he
Because
got
tech-
2 catches?
2 catches?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, listen, bro. If you couldn't get open, you the man. I get you got. If 2-3 people is on Stefon,
It
right?
was. It was.
If it's 2-3 people on you, that means the other one should have been open.
Right.
So something was wrong.
But he wasn't. They kept sacking Drake May, like I said. So it wasn't even. Nobody could get open long enough.
Yeah.
But like I said, Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, he played, and it was rumored that they broke up.
Mm-hmm.
right? And the
Mhm.
reason for their breakup is he invited, well, his mother
His
invited,
mother, right?
his mother invited his other baby mom, which their kids are probably similar in age because he had all kids around back to back,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to the football game, and she was sitting front row.
Yeah, his mama bogus for that.
We
Shh.
just talked about this too, about mothers inviting. Remember that was like on the last couple podcasts.
Yeah.
A mother inviting your ex or
Because
whatever.
they're cool.
Yeah, because
But
they're
even
cool.
if they cool, my thing, well, this a thing. There's some involvement in it. It's not like she could just walk in there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm your mama, so I can bring my whole family. It don't work like that. You still only got so many
Yeah.
that you
Yeah.
can get down with. You know what I'm saying? Now, if she bought her own ticket to be vindictive, the other baby mama,
Mm-hmm.
he couldn't do nothing about that anyway. You can't even get mad at the man if she bought her own ticket. But if mom brought, you got permission. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got that extra spot from his, his
That extra
perk.
ticket, yeah, got that extra
That's
ticket,
what
and
I'm
she
saying.
decided to bring her.
Right. So
So
my
it was
thing
already
is,
planned, obviously. It was already put in. And I think maybe that was probably Cardi's B's problem. Like,
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So if you do that, for sure, she's in the right for breaking up with you for, you know what I'm saying? Because obviously, if you got a problem with it enough for me to break up, we already had this discussion. I don't get down with this bitch. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I don't get down with it. I don't like her. It's a little disrespectful. You know who I am. She's Cardi B. Everybody knows you out here. You gonna have me looking like a fool, like me and your baby daddy. Like, you got it like that.
right.
Obviously, he do, because he had other kids while they were together.
I get
mean,
it, but that may
and
have been the straw that broke the camel's back.
yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so a message allegedly from Stefon Diggs to Cardi B is making waves online. And it's got people talking, right? According to the message, Stefon feels he's now being painted as the villain for simply living the life Cardi already knew he had. He says she walked into a man's life that came with history, children, responsibilities, and co parents, and that none of that magically disappears because of a relationship. He addressed the Super Bowl situation directly, saying the presence of his child's mother wasn't disrespect, but reality and maturity,
I agree.
especially since his own mother invited her. Ignoring the mother of his child, he says, would have been insecurity, not loyalty. On the newborn and fairy tale expectations, Stefan allegedly made it clear you don't get the title without the weight. You can't play step queen when it's convenient and play victim when reality shows up. According to him, the issue wasn't embarrassment, it was being confronted with the truth of the situation she chose. And when the cameras came on, she folded. Moral lesson: dating someone with a past means accepting the full picture, not just the highlights. Real life doesn't pause for comfort.
Now, do you think he gaslighting or is facts?
I think it's facts.
Definitely.
I agree. So then, if the mother invited, can't be mad. That's also his kid, right? That's all. So
That is his kid, but if that's the case, then I will do it. I will do it. It won't be under the disguise of
Right.
my mother doing it.
it don't matter.
If this truly was accepted, then we already had that conversation. We already know the reality. She's coming, you're coming, that's what it is. It wouldn't be painted as my mother had to invite her.
Right. Here's what I feel like the disrespect is. Anytime I'm blindsided, and clearly she was blindsided, because why would Cardi be mad about something she knew prior to the event? She wasn't aware. So if she's not aware of this happening, like if we're supposed to be together, you're supposed to be my other half. I'm supposed to know what's going on. She clearly was not aware that she was going to be present, nor whether it was the mother, him. She should have known that.
Well,
Do
I
he
can't-
need to tell her everything he's doing? Because obviously he was banging these other chicks having kids. You think he conveyed that to her?
That is probably the
But
issue.
that's the thing, though. That doesn't mean she didn't know. She could still have known and been angry. Because even when they tried to, when she first came in, she had that little funky one.
She did.
You know what I'm saying? So she probably already knew, like, what? She come. But it's like, this the thing. Once you in the limelight,
Mhm.
you still try to kind of hold that image a bit. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Sometimes it's on your face that, you ain't with it. but you still try to keep that kind of thing going. I'm still Cardi B. I'm still supposed to be out there with Bad Bunny.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still supposed to be doing these
You
things.
still got
and
work to do.
I still got work to do.
Yep.
So now that the work is done,
Mm-hmm.
then afterwards we gonna have this other conversation. But right now, I'm gonna show all the smiles. I'm gonna be dancing while I'm on the field halftime,
Mm-hmm.
all that stuff. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. I mean, I can't sit here and say that you didn't know. You know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know. I feel like it's a little disrespectful if she did not know. If she did know, and she wasn't comfortable with it, that's still an issue. You said it yourself. Like if you have to ask me, when we had this discussion last week or a couple podcasts ago, you were saying if the mother asks me, then it's like it's a little
I
different.
believe this is apple to oranges. This is a Super Bowl game. This is not the mother's house. That is, anybody can come to the Super Bowl game.
This is true.
So her bringing, let's just say, her bringing her son, probably her first time Super Bowl game. The son really won't remember it, but her first Super Bowl game, her baby dad's in it. She should be. If she bought a ticket, would it have been better because she bought a ticket? She's still there.
Yeah.
So the thing
I think it would have been conveyed differently though. If she bought it, she could. It would. Is you have no opinion on how I spend my money. I'm there because I paid to be there.
But what I'm saying, it's fair game because this is not the mother's house. So even if the mother brought her, but she can't tell her not to be there or to not be there.
Yeah, I'm understanding that part. I'm just saying the fact that you brought her. It felt like it was an intentional.
Yeah.
It was intentional
And
with
it speaks
like
volume.
right.
Like, yeah.
Like whether I like her or not, it's still messy.
It's messy.
It still was messy.
If she would have came separately by herself, then it'd be different.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, okay, I can't get mad at you if you got two baby mamas and one of them buy their own ticket and show up to the concert or whatever. I can't get mad at you. That's her money. She spent it. You know what I'm saying? But when one, you got invited by the mom, you sitting with the mom. You know what I'm saying? It's a little embarrassing.
Disrespectful.
Yeah.
But if you don't have a relationship with that mother, let's just say she don't have a relationship with Diggs' mom, right? And Diggs have a relationship. Let's call her Kathy. Okay, Kathy have a relationship.
Not Kathy.
Well, yeah, Kathy has a relationship with that other baby mom because Cardi B probably be wilding, don't want a relationship.
Or she's busy.
Or she's busy.
Yeah.
Don't have that relationship. And the mother like, yo,
nah, man.
I'm going to this game. I got an extra ticket. Why don't you bring Junior to the game?
No, man. It's I don't care how you try to spend it. It was messy for mom to do it. Now he might have been putting it on mom, so he won't get the back. But it's still, you could have invited anybody in the world. You could have sent uncle or whoever, some other family member that would have somebody else wanted to go to the Super Bowl other than the other baby mama.
She could have invited me.
That's all I'm saying.
I do agree that she know what she signed up for. This is a situation that she was fully aware of. She continued to proceed, have a relationship with him, had his baby. I agree with Stefon a little bit, but at some point you have to be respectful within a relationship if you want to maintain it. And I feel like at some point Cardi B felt disrespected, and I don't blame her. But for whatever reason, if it was because she wasn't aware or she was aware and she wasn't okay with it, at the end of the day, if this is who you're currently with, she doesn't have a voice.
Well, you know
that matters.
What I don't understand is why does everybody put Cardi B like she was always on this moral high ground when her past showed that this is the type of thing that she was used to. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm like, even prior to her fame,
because now
she was messy.
Now people have gained a relationship.
They think they know her.
They think they know her. Yeah, that's what I want to say. They think that they have a so-called relationship.
I feel like y'all staring at me like, you think you know Cardi?
You think you know Cardi, so you feel for them. No, it's just like anybody, right? Celebrities die. And we cry for them, right? Because we feel like we know them. We've been part of their evolution, right? We've seen Michael Jackson from a kid all the way to, the king of pop.
Yeah.
And he died all of a sudden. A doctor killed him, and it's like, yo, we sad. That dude was making music. So I understand how you have your fan base, and your fan base can get involved in what's going on in their life.
Yeah.
I get that.
You know, so I do understand, but Cardi hasn't always been a saint. She don't talk like a saint. She don't do saint shit. She left her husband because he slept with somebody allegedly she knew. Right? Hold on. Somebody she knew.
Mm-hmm.
He could sleep with people, but just don't fuck with nobody I know. So he broke the trust right there.
Mm-hmm.
But you can sleep with people. But you get with somebody that's sleeping with everybody and having kids. Offset didn't even have kids with nobody.
This is true.
And it wasn't a secret either.
It wasn't a secret.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if you get with the village whore and then get mad because they the village whore, then that's your fault. You knew it.
This is true.
And my thing is, if you go because when she got with him, I'm like, all right, get your groove on, whatever you want to do.
Right.
My thing is, once you let it raw dog,
yeah, and then we get a baby out of it.
That's your fault.
It's a little different.
You know what I'm saying?
It is.
Listen, Cardi may have made a bad decision on that part, but I do feel like she married and got dragged and went through a lot of stuff. And I personally, what are you doing? I personally feel like she got dragged horribly and then she overcame that and she got better. And I get her confidence became higher. So when she did get with Stefon, I feel like she was just like, you know what? I'm not taking no more shit. Like, so I think that it was
But
like
she did take shit.
she took a little bit, but not
A
as much as
little
she.
bit?
She took a pile
He
of
had
shit.
about 4 or 5 kids in the relationship.
I'm not talking about her husband.
We're not talking about her husband either. We're talking about Stefon Diggs.
Stefon had like 4 or 5 kids since they've been together? No.
Yes.
It's been like, I thought it was like 1 or 2. But even though that's a lot. That's a lot too.
He's mad. He out here. He the undercover Nick Cannon.
Stop it. Don't
He's
do
not
Nick
even-
Cannon like that.
He's not even undercover.
Right. Don't do Nick Cannon like that.
Well,
Okay?
but this is what I'm saying. I mean, okay, y'all broke up. Y'all broke up is what it is. I mean, it was enough for you, and that's what took you over the edge.
Right.
What's gonna be crazy though is if she double backed
Now,
after
that's
the
the
alleged
part.
breakup.
If she go back. But I feel like her confidence is high now and she's like, you know what? I took a lot off my husband. I'm not taking this shit from you. I'm done. We good. So if she do double back, then that will make her look horrible. Like
I mean, yeah, it will.
Just let
You
it
know,
go.
it was kind of understandable when she was married because it's like that's your husband.
Yeah.
It's like let's work through it. That's what we're supposed to do. Because this is the vow I took.
Exactly.
But you don't take
that
it from
ain't your
somebody
husband.
you ain't got.
Like,
Yeah.
But she gonna have to deal with him for the next 10 other kids he has.
Yeah, I don't agree with
because
the
she
baby
gotta-
part. That was insane.
Oh, you didn't? I thought you was a Cardi fan.
I love Cardi, but I expressed this in the beginning of last year when we were talking about Cardi. I said, Cardi the baby though.
Cardi the baby though.
The baby.
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
Yeah, babies make things complicated.
A lot complicated.
Speaking of complicated in marriage,
Yeah.
there was a man that proposed to a woman and refused to get on his knees. He said, I will not get on my knees because I'm a king.
I've never
I get
heard.
that.
You talk that shit, king.
I mean,
I'm with it.
Yeah.
but the queen is
I'm
the
just
most
playing.
powerful one.
No, on the
Yeah.
chessboard, not in real life. Stop playing.
The queen-
Don't fall
the
for these
queen
little
is the most
sayings
powerful.
these
It is. That's
people
true.
say because they playing chess
Don't be
on
a
a
hater.
chessboard. They're powerful.
Yes.
The king ran the kingdom.
So she said yes.
She said yes.
Then it don't matter.
But don't nothing move without the queen.
Anyway,
I'm
you keep
just
talking
saying,
about chess.
I'm talking about in real life.
What
Don't
you- what-
nothing move without the queen. Yes, the king runs the empire, but don't nothing move without the queen.
Oh, it moves.
No,
it's
it
just,
doesn't.
It's just we.
No, it does
you know,
not.
it doesn't come with chaos.
Whatever.
It doesn't. It
Whatever.
doesn't. It
I
doesn't come with.
I don't think it was anything wrong with it. I think we're evolving. I think it's old school for a man to kneel. But at the end of the day, I think it's a respect thing as well.
Fuck it, just take the ring and throw it at her and say,
No,
"Well, you
no.
married me."
But see,
But what's the difference? See, sometimes tradition means a lot.
Tradition.
You
does
said we're evolving. Just because there's evolution, that don't mean all evolution is right. So if that's the
Mhm.
case, Trump is great for the America because it's different. It's hold on. He is different. So evolution is not always great. We're talking about these AI singing music and taking the jobs and writing.
Mm-hmm.
Evolution is not always great.
But that's what we're dealing with now. Things are more easier, less complex. I think people are making things different, and if this is now going to be a new tradition, people are building their new traditions.
What?
So if he said that I want to stand because I'm a king, then I respect it.
Well, I mean, technically, that the traditional, what you call traditional,
Mhm.
that was a new thing. That was not an always thing. Even the engagement ring was
Mhm.
never a
Correct.
thing. You know what I'm saying? Because when we talking about when proposals initially happened, these were goods that were being exchanged, not rings. Nobody gave a
Right.
damn about a ring.
Right.
Right.
You come to my family, you bringing me sheep and cattle, and we
Exactly.
doing this blended
Exactly.
thing. So my thing is that what I've always said was there's too much emphasis on material things
Material,
because
yeah.
it was all brought up to sell diamonds, to sell jewelry. That's what all these things in Hollywood, people would get on one knee and propose, and all this was intentional in order to sell merchandise.
Mhm.
So my thing is that if him getting on one knee out here in the world, and if you're a woman or and a man or whatever, if getting on a knee is enough for you to be like, hell no, I'm not gonna marry you because you didn't get on a knee, then you shouldn't marry him anyway.
Yeah,
That's
I agree.
petty. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying?
yeah.
Because my thing is that when a person is proposing to you, right? When a man is proposing to you,
Mhm.
he's saying, I'm ready to give you my life.
Yes,
Man, get the fuck out of here.
that
dude.
is true.
Listen to what I'm
No,
saying.
no.
That
What I'm
is
saying is
true.
that did you get on your knee?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
I
Did
got
you
on,
get
I
on
got
your
on,
knee?
I got on both
Did
knees.
you get on your knee, Trey?
I got on my knee because
Exactly.
He actually fell.
we grew up.
So
I fell.
he fell, so he was
I
getting
fell.
See, this is
No,
you know
I
what?
grew up in this tradition. So this is the tradition we don't, right?
Okay.
So would you accept someone's hand in marriage if they didn't get on their knee?
Yes.
You
I
would?
I
Yeah,
would.
my wife would have did it too.
I would.
I believe my wife would have too.
What the fuck you talking about?
So what I'm saying, the whole point of him saying I would not get on a knee because I'm a king, to me is kind of fucked up.
I don't think it's
Right.
fucked up.
Listen, I'm not saying I think it's a little if that's his logic. I mean, everybody has their different
We do.
reasons. But I'm just saying if that's what he wants to create, his new tradition is if you're a king, you stand up, then that's his new thing. I respect it. I'm not against it. However, traditionally, a man gets on a knee, that one knee to propose. But that I'm not stuck on tradition. Like if you feel like you're a king when you stand up, then
What
by
is
all
he the
means.
fucking king of? Zamunda? Let me
saying.
tell you something.
Listen,
Because he felt like a king and
It's like all these women talking about I'm a queen. No, you're not. Every woman is not a queen.
Why?
And don't deserve that queen title. Because you have to do queen shit. And a lot of these bitches out here not doing queen shit.
you feel like he's less of a king because he didn't get on the knee?
I didn't say he's less of a king.
Okay, what are you
I didn't
saying?
say the difference between
He
a
got to
man.
do king shit, right?
He got to do king shit.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you saying that he didn't do king shit because he didn't get on
I
that
don't know
one
what
knee?
he's done. I'm just asking what is he the king of? But I'm just going with the whole title. I'm a king. I shouldn't do this.
Mhm.
Then I guess I don't know. And it's like these women saying they queens too. Are they queens just because they say they queens?
Well, I mean, you could be the king of your your reality, your of
Your
your
world,
domain.
yeah.
You're right.
If I'm the king in my house, yeah, I'm the king. I'm treating that house and the people that's under me like I am the king.
So you say I'm the king of my house, right? But you don't go out in the world saying I'm a king.
But he's not
And
saying
this-
that. He's saying it to
right.
her. I'm not kneeling because I'm the king, bitch, in this.
and it ain't even though that he said it in front of everybody. And that's
Did he
and to
say
me,
that?
yes, and that's
Oh
the
my God.
problem to me.
I don't think it's a problem. Shit.
Okay.
Listen, we all here. And this is what's going on in my world.
In his world.
I'm the king of my world.
And I'm a stand.
I
You know what I'm
guess you're
saying?
right.
And I'm
Hey.
standing the fuck up. Y'all, listen, if I'm talking, I'm the king. My personality is like that with everybody around me. You
Mhm.
understand what I'm
Right.
saying? Y'all know how I think.
Yeah.
My family know how I move. I didn't just make that up on the spot. And if he did, then more power to
Right,
you.
more power to you. You did
You know what I'm
your
saying?
thing.
And you accepted it, then that's what it is. But my thing is, I'm looking at the ladder. That's his reality. So I'm not standing up. I'm gonna treat. But thing is, I'm treating you. I'm saying I'm the king. I'm treating you like a queen. Maybe it's certain things that go with that.
Yeah, and I'm wondering, does that mean that he feels like, okay, if I kneel down to you, then that makes me less than you?
And that's the problem I have too.
So if I stand, then I'm letting you know that I'm meeting you where you at. Not that he's better than her.
She was sitting down. She wasn't even standing. She was in the booth of a restaurant, and he was standing up saying, "Will you marry me? I'm not going to get on my knees because I'm a king."
But you ain't got to do all that.
That was a little.
That's what I'm trying to say. Not right.
I don't know
okay,
if I
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I didn't.
You
I
should
didn't
have
put
gave
it
the
in,
backstory.
Right. I didn't put it in. Full details. But yes. But even if
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get down on my knees. I would kneel down to my wife.
Yeah.
I can kneel down and still feel like a man.
That don't mean he didn't.
What I'm saying, I would still feel like a king, and she'll still treat me like a king. It wouldn't make me less of. So your thought of I'm a king, I shouldn't have to kneel.
I kind of it speaks a little volume now.
No,
Bugsy, I don't know.
Because
if she was sitting down and he's like, I'm gonna stand over you and I ain't getting on my knee because I'm a king.
It does.
It kind of speaks a little volume.
Sassy ass out of here. I wish
my
boy.
I don't like it.
My boy. I wish I had thought about it when I proposed. Because I would have stood up and hey baby, sit right here. Let me stand here and with my shoulders back.
You know what?
And propose.
Absolutely.
My man, I'm with you. I understand what you're doing. You stick to it. Let's start that trend.
I don't like
Stand
it.
up.
Speak that shit.
No, I don't like it.
Listen.
I'm against it now.
Oh, you against it. But
the only
at the same time,
I don't like how he did it. Like if I was standing up and then he said, I'm not kneeling.
Because you super petty.
Now, because you just said it was all right. No. And now it's not all right because of the position you were in.
I feel like the way he did it was kind of like,
no, I think
it was
you
a little
just
trashy.
Super defiant. And that's what it is. You finding a fault in all it. This man is willing to give you his life and give you. If I'm the king, you part of this kingdom. So you get reign over this kingdom that I have here. This world that I'm in, I'm sharing it with you.
He ain't no goddamn king. But
listen to what I'm saying.
Listening.
What I'm saying. What I'm trying to get women to understand is that when that man take that leap, the greatest thing that man is doing is saying that because we together, if somebody pull that gun up and say, I'm for the shoot, he's getting in front of you. He's willing to give his life so you can live and start fucking another man. You dig what I'm saying? Because that's what's gonna happen, right?
That's horrible.
That's what's gonna happen.
But
So what I'm saying is, because that's a reality. What I'm saying is when a man is willing to give you, and you're dealing with the semantic of him standing the hell up, but he's still giving you the world because you didn't get on the knee,
that
then it's
ring
a problem.
Ain't the world.
What I'm saying is that he's willing to give you that.
So Offset gave Cardi the world?
He did. You think she didn't have the reign of what was going on with him?
Obviously she didn't, because he did what she did. He did what he wanted to do. Right?
She still benefited from that work. Remember, he was popping before her now.
She made more money than him.
She did.
She did not make more money than him in the beginning. She made more money than him later.
In the relationship.
No. That's what I'm saying is that when they got together, he was on. He was already on. He was already making bread.
I mean, that's true.
She got more popularity because I remember the whole thing when she started showing up at his
now
concerts.
You the fucking house husband.
It don't matter. What I'm saying is initially, he brought her and said, hey, think about this. I got all this bread, right? We don't hear about prenups or nothing like that. I got all this. Here you go. Because if it was a prenup, we wouldn't be having conversations about him trying to get bread. So he was willing to give all the stuff he's earned, half of it, give all that to her before she was put on and making money.
Okay, so now that her world is bigger, you said he's giving the world. Now her world is bigger.
Okay.
Right? His world ain't shit. That's what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with...
But we talking about initial things. So we're not talking about over time, and then she got more popularity, and then she started making more money. And so we're not talking about that. The initial proposal time, he was doing better. The Offset was doing better. And he said, hey, I'm willing to give this and have this shared with you.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? So the future stuff, we don't know what the future is. She may end up making more money than him as a queen. Who the hell knows? Or whatever the lifestyle is. But as in the moment,
yeah,
if you feel like you're king of your domain,
Then you should stand up.
then you can do what the hell you want and you accept me either as the king standing up or as a king standing down. It shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't. It shouldn't. But
So why do you have to put that out there? You're the king. We're talking in
yeah.
circles, but why do you have to put that out there? You're the king.
Because that's the way he felt like it. That's how he felt. That's what he wanted to do.
A king
That's how he
doesn't-
wanted to live. That's how he wanted to live. We're not talking Game of Thrones.
Okay.
A king shouldn't have to say he's a king.
No, but that's a
Right.
fact. But that's a fact. I shouldn't have to say I'm
right.
a king
I
for
agree
you
with
to recognize I'm not marrying you if you don't respect me as
But
your
he
king.
listen. But he was saying that to everybody around.
But he
that
don't have to
wasn't
announce that,
affiliated.
is what Trey's saying. Like, I feel like it was done a little trashy.
It was a spectacle.
Yeah, it was like, you don't have to do that.
It's a spectacle,
And you
and
don't-
that's what he was trying to do.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like if he had did that and then later explained it, then it'd be like, oh, okay. But
No,
like,
kings don't have to explain their moves.
you know what?
So then he shouldn't explain that he's a king. That goes to what I'm saying.
Exactly.
You should, if you're a king and your lady know you're a king and is going to treat you like a king and you're married, you're giving her the world, you should already know that she respects you as a king. So down on your knees,
standing
skydiving
up.
from
No,
the sky.
Right.
But see, y'all missing the main point is that she said yes. She accepted it
She
because
did.
according
She
to
about to
her,
accept anything.
according to her,
I
she
agree.
accepted because she's like, okay, he's my king. She accepted it. She could have been like,
I
what?
can't imagine what she probably
It
going through
depends
in
on how
that
big that
relationship.
rock was.
I couldn't imagine what she's going through in that relationship if he did it like that. Like, that was just.
No,
No,
absolutely.
see, you know what? That's what I'm
No,
saying.
I
You're so
just-
super petty.
I think
It's
it was super petty
always
for
some
him to
extra
announce
stuff.
it.
I'm not washing dishes, bitch. You go wash it.
Right.
I'm not-
Right.
I'm
He
not-
announcing everything because he the king. Like, you don't have to announce.
Listen,
a king don't have to say
he
his
had
moves.
he had a moment and he said it.
He didn't
We
have
got
to.
people that's doing arranged marriages and
Far
they're not
less.
saying nothing.
But the
They
moment,
like you with that guy now, and that's what it is.
And that speaks volume of what their relationship looks like. He had to make this about him. He had to speak his part on this, and it wasn't about. It's about
So what?
you proposing and she saying yes.
So
Don't
what?
nobody give a damn if you a king, if you stand or
But if it
kneel.
was reversed and he got on his knee and she was like, "Oh yes, propose to this queen," y'all be like, "Girl, yeah, girl, you do that.
She
You are
doing
queen."
too much too.
That's
Chill
what.
out.
No, they wouldn't. They
No,
would
then-
congratulate
Chill out.
queen.
No, I would
But-
say she doing too
She
damn
doing
much, or
too
she needs to sit her
much.
big head ass
Right.
down.
It's-
'Cause
No,
she had
no,
a big
no.
ass head.
Y'all, it's a ton of people would have been like, "Yes, queen, do that shit."
No.
Yeah, you got you somebody, a king that's gonna kneel to you. And if he announced it and said, "Yeah, I'm a king," and then got on one knee, I'm kneeling to my
Oh,
queen.
women would've
Everybody's
been,
all
yeah.
good, great. He's kneeling.
Yes.
He say he a king.
Women
It's
would
all
have
in that
been,
context
yes,
because he
yes.
stood up and said, "I'm a king." Instead of he could have been kneeling saying, "Hey, this king will kneel to his queen." It'll be like, "Oh yes, girl." That's what I'm talking about. It's all about the contest and how y'all always want to make it more petty than what it is. The whole point
No,
of
it's a
it.
fact. What he's saying is a fact, but I would told her sit her big head ass down.
No, you would say, yeah, you would have said it because you are who you are.
Right.
But what I'm saying is
Sit
the
your big
internet would have blew
ass.
up like, yes, that's how they supposed to do. Our king's supposed to be kneeling to us, to their queen.
I
They would have
think-
been all
No, it would
over
have been
bro.
because women are trying to be more dominant more than men now.
No.
Yes, they are.
Come
It's
on
a
now.
I think
fact.
it's doing too much. Even if a woman had did it, I would have been like, girl, that was too much. Because it's like you almost trying to demean him in a way. Like, oh, I'm a queen. Yeah, you kneeled it. I'm not doing that to my future husband.
Yeah, yeah.
That's too much.
Yeah.
We spent too
You
much
making
time
him
on this
look
topic.
Yeah.
We spent too much
It
time
done
on this
pissed me
topic more
off
than
a
I
little
wanted to.
bit.
Anyway, so I was on the internet the other day and I saw a 23-year-old was shot by her father after an argument with Trump about Trump.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I believe how the argument started. If she was SA, y'all know what assaulted,
Mhm.
right, by a man and all this, how would you feel? They got into an argument about that,
Mhm.
about how that's what Trump does,
Mhm.
allegedly, right?
Okay.
hmm
And they had their disagreement. Took her to the room and wanted to show her his gun, I believe, right? Wasn't
Right.
that it?
And he accidentally shot her or something
Shot
like
her
that.
in the chest.
This is in Texas.
This was in Texas, I believe.
Right.
Mm. And nobody else was
Yeah.
in the room.
Nobody else was in the room.
Your daughter.
That's crazy.
And she was from she was living in Europe.
Mhm.
And apparently he's not being convicted, but the courts over in Europe, like, yeah, he did this, so he should be convicted here.
Oh.
That's the discord because she was killed here, but she was taking, I guess, maybe a citizen over there, whatever the case, whatever investigation they did over there, they're saying that he needs to be held accountable. My thing is that he damn sure you
He
need to be held.
should. He should
Maybe not
definitely.
for like a first degree murder, like they can prove he
That
went
he
to
went
He
in
to the,
intentionally did it,
intentionally.
right?
but for sure, like manslaughter.
Yeah.
What was the point of pulling out the gun to show anything accidental or whatever? If you went in a closet and it fell out the closet and fired, that's different. You took it out.
Yeah.
So
I-
yeah, you need to.
He should be penalized for sure. I don't think that he should get away with that, whether it was like an accident or not, because we don't know. We don't know. We can assume because it was an argument had. But I don't think whatever the situation is, you should take accountability. Like,
Well, you know what? Let's take it to the root of it. You a sucker ass daddy anyway.
right.
Because at the end of the day, that's your daughter. I'm not for to go back and forth and argue with my daughter.
About
I got
being
2 of them.
assaulted. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
not for to argue with you. For one, we just having a conversation.
Right.
Right? And then that's your opinion. But I'm not going to get into whether I don't care if I'm passionate about the subject or not. I don't have to have an argument with you for one, let alone to the point where I'm heated with my child.
Right. Right.
To the point where, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to show her this pistol. Whatever the case, we're not even getting in that type of
Yeah.
hardened discussion where I'm that heated about what my daughter is saying. She didn't physically do nothing to you. We're just talking.
Mm-hmm.
You a terrible ass father, bro.
Yeah.
You're a terrible ass father.
I would
So
agree.
I've had disagreements with my daughter. And it never got to the point where it was super heated where I wanted to one do harm to her or I'm so enraged that I can't bring it down. This is my baby. This is my daughter.
Yeah. Yeah.
All that went out the window because of your political views. You a terrible ass person, let alone a father.
I agree. And the topic that you were talking about, right? Excuse me. Topic you were talking about, your daughter being assaulted, essayed, and you can't come to an agreement that that is wrong or whoever did it was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy. Because if
Yeah.
somebody touched my daughter in the wrong way,
Yeah.
that I'll be doing pod from jail. I know, I'm dead ass.
Yeah.
Anybody touch my daughter, I'm doing pod from jail. Tuning in from Rikers Island. This is Trey.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
And for you to sit up there and have a discussion with your daughter and tell her she's wrong for feeling the way she's feeling, especially as a woman, right? Because majority of the time, when there's any assault essays, it's on a woman.
Right.
And for you to sit there with your 23-year-old daughter and argue that with her,
Yeah, it's crazy.
that
Yeah.
is nuts.
That is.
Because I would hear her out and understand, like, yeah, babe, that's wrong. If anybody ever do that to you, I'm going to jail.
Yeah,
But I don't understand how they even not convict him for that, though. That does not make sense. Because it could be anybody, whether it was a stranger, your daughter, or anybody. How is it that he can get away with, even if it was accidental? This stuff happened all
I don't
the
understand
time.
it either.
Yeah, this stuff's happened all the time.
My thing is that if the discussion was about something that really happened to her,
Mhm.
one, you should be empathetic. But if it didn't,
But it probably did, and that's why she was so passionate about it too.
right? But that's what I'm saying. That's the first thing, baby. Did something happen?
Yeah.
That's where I'm going with it. Like, do we need to talk? Tell me. I'm concerned as
Yeah.
a father. I'm not argumentative. Like, no, it's so many men get convicted and everything like that. First thing I'll be like, babe, why would you bring that up? What's going on?
Yeah.
What do we need to talk about? It's gonna bring me down. So my thing is that unless you like, Uncle Leroy did it to me, you liar, that type of stuff. It's like I wouldn't
Okay.
even go there.
So what was it, just for the viewers? What was the conversation?
The listeners, who's viewing?
Who's listening? Yes, the listeners.
Yeah, the listeners.
Sorry.
There we go.
But yeah, for the listeners, so can we give a little bit of the backstory of what was actually being communicated? Like,
I wasn't there.
I mean, what did they say?
They were talking about how Trump essay. You know what essay is, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Okay, assault women, and He's wrong for that. She was talking, and that's what she was saying. He's wrong
So
for
she
that.
was passionate
She was
about
passionate about that.
the fact that Trump assaults women.
Assault women, yeah.
Yeah.
And the father was, basically defending him being the president. So I think she turned, from what I remember, and said, what if he did that to me?
Mm, that's deep.
So anyway, long story short, short story long,
Yeah.
it turned into where she got murdered, killed
By her own father.
by her own father.
That's horrible.
And regardless of how it is, it shouldn't had even gotten to that point.
Yeah.
We don't know if it was a mistake. It could have been a mistake. But if I was a detective or anything, good thing I'm not, he would be in jail if I was a judge.
Yeah. Do you feel like because he was a Trump supporter and he was so passionate about Trump is the reason?
No, I think he had some type of pull. It's no way. And then it's no way that you convincing me that you accidentally shot somebody. What was the point of even having the pistol? Anybody with just my thing is anybody with any type of compassion. If I'm sitting there in the jury or I'm the prosecutor, the first thing I'm like, I'm not understanding why was the gun even present? Why was the gun even present to even go off?
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I'm saying.
Yeah.
So my thing is that it has. Let's take the Trump part out of it because they making it a story because it's about Trump. It was a disagreement between a father and a daughter, and the daughter ended up dead. So whatever the discussion was, whether if it was essay or whatever the case,
regardless.
it ended with her being shot. We're not talking she fell down the stairs. They got into a car accident. No, somebody actually went to get a gun.
Mm-hmm.
And whether it accidentally went off or I intentionally did it, you went and got possession of it.
Yeah.
Took it off your hip, took it out the closet,
No,
your
he
gun
went
safe.
it was in the room.
That's
and
what I'm
he
saying.
took her, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Whatever the case was, you went through the effort of even having possession of the pistol.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. If the story said, hey, he was pulling something out the closet, it fell out the box and went off. That's not what the story said.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You accidentally shot your kid because you grabbed the pistol.
Yeah.
What was the
crazy.
point?
I have a father and I couldn't imagine him being, in any kind of rage, but he's never even gotten that angry with me to even be at the level where it's like, oh, I'm mad because you're not listening or, and so, like, I don't know a father that reacts like
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Get out my house. If we get that heated, you got to go. It's time to go.
Sidebar, speaking about your daddy, right, Lady P?
What about my daddy?
He came and got the kids this morning?
No.
He didn't come get the kids
No, he
to
did
go
not.
driving?
No, he did not.
Okay.
So
You know why,
he was
right?
busy. It's Valentine's
Day. And
I'm gonna
Pops
call
is
him too.
turning up.
I want to talk. Shout out to my pops. Okay,
He
we gonna figure out
He is turning
why
up
I didn't see
with
you
Miss
this morning.
Jenkins
Not Miss Jenkins.
and her silk robe. He is
You is a mess.
He is turning up. Daddy is getting some ass. That's
Shout
all
out
I'm
to
letting
my
you know.
daddy.
And happy Valentine's Day
Happy Valentine's Day.
to Pops and Miss Jenkins.
He getting some what they call it. He getting some slip.
He better not.
Pulling that slip down.
He better not. You know how I am.
Oh, you gonna have a little sister.
That is not funny. He is too old to be doing anything
It ain't
else.
never too old for a guy.
You right about that.
Yep. He got some little young chick he paid for.
Not
Cut.
paid for.
Cut.
All right, back to what we was talking about now. But to close us out, that is atrocious.
Yeah.
What happened?
Terrible.
How it happened? Why it happened? And I don't understand how it could happen because I love my kids and I know y'all love y'all children too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And ain't no way some disagreement could get us to where we're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, disrespect could get me punching them in the face.
Mm-hmm.
But to take my kid's life on purpose or by mistake, because I carry a gun, right? I'm allowed to, right? When I got my license and everything. And when my kids are around, I am handling it with care because I know they're around. They don't even know I have it on me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If they listen to this, they know now.
Same.
But they don't even know that. And that is bad on his behalf that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think he needs to sit in a jail and serve some time for the shit that he did.
Yeah.
If it was on purpose or by mistake.
I hope his family shun him. I hope he get divorced if he's married.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
definitely.
If he's still with her mom and everything, I couldn't get over that. If that was
I
reversed, like that
couldn't.
was my wife, and I accidentally did it, you accidentally your ass out this house.
Yeah.
I never want to see you
I
again.
never want to see you again.
After that funeral, you dead to me. You dig what
Yes.
I'm saying? I'm not even.
I don't think I can get over that.
No, I couldn't get over that. I don't give a shit. You that mad that you killed our baby?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you out of here.
Crazy.
Yeah, and that was Miss Jenkins.
You so silly.
No, I'm just playing.
No, her dad's
Whatever.
doing a different type of killing.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Anyways.
he killing that cat.
Y'all are a mess.
Anyway, so to get off that topic, what does 90s fine mean to you? Now, I saw Layla Rashad, I believe that's her name, Sunshine from Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
90s fine, she said the women didn't wear lace fronts,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right? They didn't have a weave in their hair the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have BBLs, lip injections, and everything.
They
This
were
is
super
true.
fine. They
This
were
is
super
true.
fine in the
I think
90s.
90s fine is supernatural.
Yes.
Yeah.
And just beautiful. So that's what when I think of 90s fine. In the 90s, my mother was wearing her long black silk wrap of her hair. Her hair was down her back. It was less makeup, no caked makeup, none of that. Simple lipstick, maybe a little eyeliner, but it wasn't lashes. It wasn't all this. It was maybe some mascara and just yeah.
Well, you know, the 90s, that was part of the whole Africa movement. You know, remember, they were still.
Here we go with this African.
No.
Black history.
Black
We're in
History
Black History Month. Go ahead.
No, I know we're in
Speak
Black
your
history.
shit.
No, what I'm saying is, remember, in the hip hop culture, you had cross color, and it was a lot of African garb, and a lot of them was kind of motherland type of
was.
stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean by like you couldn't be the way they made up now and be in that particular era and what they were trying to push. They
Yeah.
were pushing a lot of that type of natural look. That's neo soul started back then, so it was
Yep.
all about
Yeah.
I'm straight,
Natural
smooth,
beauty.
natural beauty. It was all about that. So I think the trend itself made it where 90s fine was. Well, I think that was. I remember them.
I don't think
And
it
when
had
I say
anything
they
to
were
do with the African
baddies-
clothes, though. I think it had more to do with just they didn't have the access to the stuff they have now, the lashes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't have. They all had the Halle Berry haircut. You know, you had Halle Berry back then. You had
Yeah.
Vivica Fox back then. You had
Yeah, but it was still it was about the natural
Yeah.
you. Then it wasn't about the done up.
Yeah.
Then
they were more done up than the 70s. I believe, yes, 70s, 80s. So
Yeah, it's
it-
just gotten worse
it
now.
just got
though.
worse now.
Yeah.
It was more natural, but it was the beauty. Like if
Yeah,
you
but-
take 80s where they were more natural than the 90s, it still doesn't compare to the 90s.
Mhm.
It was something about the 90s where they were
Yeah.
getting the asymmetrical hairstyles and they were just looking fine.
they're the just body wise and face wise, they
Yep.
were, man, when I say it was the baddie, you would see them all over the magazine. It was no makeup, it was just they were just maybe some lip gloss or
Yep.
something, but they was
Natural.
the funny thing about it is that if you see what was 90s fine, some of them still look 90s fine. Now you like, damn, they still bad.
Yep. Yep.
Like
Damn, they
Nia
still bad.
Long.
Yeah. Nia Long's pretty.
She's a beautiful woman.
Uh-huh.
You know, so
He really liked Nia Long because he
I think
brought
because
her up
she's
in the- in-
natural. Because she's natural. She's not made up. Like she stand the test of time of beauty to me.
yeah.
She might not be the finest thing to you or to me, but she
Yeah.
is still beautiful. A
Yeah,
beautiful
she's
looking
beautiful.
woman. You know, so natural.
It was a ton of 90s people that's like we can just put out there right now that's still nice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just they didn't require a lot. And I
Mhm.
think that just stayed with them the further they got. You got some of them that's tearing themselves up. Lil' Kim is toe up.
Oh, we.
Lil' Kim was super cute. Had the little bunny teeth and everything. She never had a body.
He
Yeah.
said she had the bunny teeth.
She
She looked
did.
like Babs Bunny, huh?
Right. No, she had a cute face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She did.
She had the
She
shape
did a
of a
lot.
little boy. But
yeah, she did way too much.
yeah, now I don't even I
Can't
just
even
saw it
recognize her.
recently.
Yeah.
So some of them think they needed it, but yeah, they didn't. But it's a
It,
lot of
it
them right now
becomes
that
a
still.
sickness. They say it's like a tattoo. Once you start getting injections,
You can't stop.
you can't stop, right? Because you see something else wrong. Oh my God, I see a wrinkle here. Put it here. Now you put it here. You see a wrinkle in your forehead. Now you starting to look like that person that looked like a cat.
Maybe it would have been better for her if she was like 5'8", because
Hmm.
we're being like 5 feet. It looks it's all compact. It
Yeah,
looks
it's
weird.
too much.
Her face don't even look right. It doesn't look like Lil Kim.
No, not at all.
It doesn't look like Lil Kim. But you know, somebody love her. I don't, but somebody does. You know, but 90s fine was the stuff. I believe that was the best era of how women looked.
Yeah.
And that's why I love my wife.
Yeah.
She has that 90s fine look. She's
Yeah.
all natural. She don't put on all that lashes, the hair, the makeup. She doesn't do all that.
Yes.
She has that
It's
natural beauty.
effortlessly
Yeah, there
beauty.
we go. Yes.
Mhm.
Effortless beauty. Yeah, I got you. But I got one more thing I want to bring to the table. I don't know. Do y'all want to bring anything to the table today?
Yeah, we'll bring some things to the table.
You
But
will?
go
Okay.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Go
Okay.
on your
So,
subject.
all right. I just want to be, you know,
Yeah.
courteous, you know?
You
Yeah,
like
y'all
I'm
my
being
crew. I
nice.
love y'all.
It's
It's
Mhm.
love month. I love
It is
y'all.
love month.
Now,
Yeah.
next month, fuck y'all.
Okay.
Right? But it's Black History and Valentine's Day
Yes, it is.
all in one.
All in one.
So, you know, I love my black folks and my white folks too, but I love my black folks that's sitting here with me now.
Okay.
Now, why do y'all think people like their side chick more than their main?
Mm.
I can tell you.
What?
You got a
Well,
side
one
chick?
no.
I
One of
won't,
the
I won't
things.
tell your lady.
No.
I'm
One of the
telling.
things is
I
what
don't care what.
what I will tell you is that typically with side chicks, they don't get the comfortable the comfortable
They
part of a
nasty.
relationship. My thing is that all your main chicks initially were doing side chick shit in the beginning.
Mhm.
What happens is that the longer you're in a relationship and you get that comfortable
Mhm.
and y'all start doing things, people make excuses
They don't
for that.
Mhm.
they
You
don't
know what I'm
suck your
saying?
dick the same no more.
They feel they don't see.
Oh my
That's the
God,
thing.
you're so vulgar.
No, the reason I'm bringing it up because that's it. If you look at how men talk about when they really get into relationships and how it's been pitted where
Mhm.
they don't be intimate or anything like that,
Mhm.
it's because what happens is once you with somebody so long, they feel that they get
They
comfortable
get
and life start
comfortable
happening,
and boring.
and that's what it feels like. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So my thing
So they
is
go
that
looking for that.
when you get the side chick, which it kind of it might sound crazy to me, but I think it's almost needed
Mm.
the way it
He got a
is.
So
side
you
chick.
saying I should get a
He
side
got a
chick?
side chick.
Huh?
No,
No,
Bugsy
no,
got
listen.
Bugsy got a side.
Listen,
He said
because
it's needed.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that when you think about even historically, what tended to happen was a one person was never enough.
Mhm.
Monogamy, I've talked about it before, was always a construct of control. It was never a rule. You
Mhm.
dig what I'm saying? So my
Mhm.
thing is one person to put all that on one person to do.
Mhm. It's too much.
It's a lot unless you actively make sure that you make it a continuous thing. The thing is, that's the one thing in most relationships that don't stay continuous is your intimacy. Most of the
I
time.
disagree.
No, it's true. Think about
You
it.
saying you get down whenever he want it?
I disagree. I feel like people, and I'm not gonna say men because women cheat too. And I
Yeah.
feel like men and women seek someone else outside of the relationship, like Bugsy said, when it's boring. When people get complacent, they get comfortable, they don't want to do stuff no more. And the same way you got her or him is the same way you're gonna keep them. So I feel like I don't think that you should have a side piece. I think you should turn your main piece into your side piece, and that means have fun.
But this goes back to what I
Enjoy-
was saying about in my previous relationship.
Mhm.
When I wanted certain things, I had to go find it somewhere else. The
Exactly.
conversation with somebody else. Never
Yeah.
cheated,
That's
but
right.
I had to, because she wasn't equipped to do that.
Right,
I had to find it somewhere else.
right.
So you can try to turn your main into it, but it don't always work.
And it don't, but that's because of people be selfish within a relationship and they get comfortable and they only thinking about self. But when you think about the other partner and you think about their needs and their wants and you focus on that, then
But
you get
that's
the
what
best of both worlds.
But that's what happens. What tends to happen is that it's either unreconcilable or it's because of intimacy or something that somebody dips out. And what happens is that what I found when I speak to young ladies and I speak to men, when I speak to them both, is that one of the things that's always never looked at on the lady side is that men tend to have more to lose when their
Mhm.
relationship breaks up.
This
We're
is
not
true.
talking about just somebody you dating. When
Mhm.
you start having a long relationship, you have a kid, you have things that y'all got together, the odds of him losing everything is substantially higher.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay, do I leave her because of this and then I'm gonna lose everything?
Mhm.
Or do I just have this little side piece and try to keep the house? The old school cats used to be like that, like the Rolling
This
Stones.
is true.
They would keep house, make sure it was straight. And then women was like, as long as you kind of taking care of home,
Because they comfortable. They don't care. Like, go ahead.
that's what it is. But now it's like the trend is women don't care about how happy he is as long as they are.
That's not true.
Everything is happy. That's the trend though.
No,
That's what's going on right now. The reason I'm saying it real bold is because if that were the case, people wouldn't be leaving because of intimacy. When majority of the time when men leave, it's because of that area. They'll say unreconcilable or it's dealing with intimacy. Ladies are leaving strictly because of happy. I wasn't happy with him. So what is happiness for you? Is he to make you feel good? He wasn't provide. They don't. I didn't leave. I left. I divorced him because he wasn't providing for me. That's not what they're saying. They're saying I left because I wasn't
That's
happy.
not true. There's some women are leaving for that. There's some
They
women
are.
that are making
No,
more
that's
money
what he
than
said.
men.
I get that, but the majority of them is because they're not happy. The problem is that as a man, a lot of times, what we don't really know what encompasses what you consider happy, because a lot of times, and what's been being placed out into the internet is that you have to be happy in all aspects.
Mhm.
Meaning, I got to be the provider, protector. I gotta pretty much treat you like the queen, which is fine, but you don't have to really come back with the other qualities to make me feel
That's not true. That's why
with
I
that.
disagree. That's why
Okay.
I'm saying, like, I see why certain men do go out and be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get a side piece because she's not providing everything that she necessarily needs to bring to the table to make me happy. People focus on themselves a lot. So some women are gonna be like, okay, well, as long as he doing his part, then I'm cool. And if he want to go out and do something else, no, but that's not. It's your job to take care of him. It's your job to provide his happiness and
I think
make
we're
sure
saying the
he's
same
comfortable.
thing, ain't we?
Y'all said
Yeah.
exactly the same thing.
But yeah, so I don't
You
get
can't
it.
disagree if you're saying the same shit.
That's what
But
I'm
I
saying.
feel like he's saying, in a sense, that women and men.
He said a lot of divorces end because of women's happiness, right? If they're not happy, that's how the divorce ends. A lot of them say that, right? It's
Mhm.
not irreconcilable differences. They're not happy. That's what he's saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what you're saying is that as long as he could do whatever he wants to,
Mm-hmm.
as long as she's happy. But if she's not happy, she will leave. And that's what he's saying. Y'all saying the same thing.
But what I'm saying is I don't agree that should be that way.
Oh, yeah.
And what I'm
Okay.
Got
saying
you.
is,
Okay.
is that I feel like it's your job to do that. It's your job to make sure that other partner is happy. If you are feeling like, oh, well, I'm comfortable, that's just like with you, with your wife. If you're like, okay, well, it's some things that I'm not necessarily comfortable with, and she's not
If Bugsy
taking.
won his ass ate,
If
she should eat his ass.
period.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
No,
That
I'm-
whatever,
Whatever it
because
is.
at the end of the day, it's you all's job to make each other happy as a whole. That's the only way you're going to be
That's
whole.
not the job. That's the problem. That's why we are where we are in relationships. It's not my job to make you happy. It's my job to put you in environments where you can be happy. Meaning, if we go somewhere, if I take you to dinner, you can have the most funky attitude. I can change how you
No,
feel.
well, that's not true. Like you put me in environments
I can
to
put
make
you.
me happy.
I can put you in an environment that's happy time. But we've all ran into people that just got a funky attitude no matter where you take them.
Right.
I can't make you change your emotion and be happy.
But you got to find out why you got a funky attitude.
It could be because of
We
you.
always, but
Right.
that's what I'm saying. That's the dilemma of men. That's why we keep running into problems with women.
No,
It's
because
because you want me to figure out why you're not happy instead of you just telling me why you're not happy.
Well, okay, I get that.
That's crazy.
But in another sense, it's your job to make sure that she's happy. But if she's not discussing that,
You're not listening to
I
what he's
get what
saying.
he's saying. I get what he's saying. I should tell him why he's happy, not him figure it out. But if she's not discussing why she's not happy, then maybe she got a side piece.
I can definitely listen. I can
Maybe she
definitely
got-
say
maybe
that.
she got a
side
This is the
piece.
same. This is a universe for women. You got a problem with me, and I ask you what's the matter, and you tell me nothing.
Mhm.
I know it's a problem because the crazy thing is that we'll talk about everything else when you got an attitude with people at work, outside of with your friend or whatever. Soon as you say no, I'm like, it's me because we talk about every other thing. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
So now you want me to keep what's the matter? What? But you walk around, you got an attitude, the whole house is in disarray because you mad at me about
So
something.
you feel like at this point I should get a side piece because
No,
you angry.
at the point, if that's the case, what I'm saying is that if people talk about it, right, that's healthy. That means it's working
Correct.
on the relationship. But what tends to happen is that with that comfortability, meaning if your requirement for the man is to be the provider, protector, right? You know, be a spiritual man or whatever the case. What tends to happen is that if you look at or speak to most men, those things are inherited to responsibilities.
Mhm.
So they continue that because it affects everything.
Okay.
What happens is that what men want aren't placed as a priority with most women.
That's not true. Maybe for the women that
That's
don't
what
give a shit.
that's what we just said. Most women,
That's-
not all women, most
Right.
women.
That's what I'm saying.
But
Meaning
that's-
a lot of women.
no.
I can give you.
I don't want
I
you
can
to
give you
do
an
that to
example.
them.
I can give you an example.
It's not
right?
most.
Every day you go through a particular routine.
Mhm.
Get up, take your shower, do your hair, makeup, whatever.
But some
That's
men don't
part of your
deserve it. Let me not let you just talk about
No,
what
they don't.
and I get
But-
what she's saying. Most men don't deserve that all ultimate loving from a woman. And
What you mean?
sometimes
What you said? Most men. Why would it not be most men?
same way as most women don't. Because for instance, right?
Wait a minute, you're saying most women don't deserve?
No, some men don't deserve the
Right. It's the sum.
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah.
you said most. That's why I was like, what do you mean?
some, most, a lot of men, however you want to flip it, turn it.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't deserve that from a woman too, because there's a lot of guys that would stand up and say, I'm a king.
Okay. Hello.
What is the? But
Wait,
what is?
hold on.
What is that you're talking? What is the that?
Well, we're talking about just why they like the side chick more and everything like that. And we got into the intimacy and everything like that. So he don't even turn her on no more because he's not doing the same things he used to do. He's coming in, he's tired.
Mhm.
There's different things. Life goes on.
Yeah.
The children get in the way. We got to think about that. He's not helping out with the children, but he's still asking for sex.
Yes.
He's still asking for intimacy, and she's taking care of everything. She's cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, and you go to work and you're not even helping. So I'm saying there's
Right.
scenarios
Yeah,
within the
there
relationships
are.
that would make a woman not even feel intimate with her man because she's just fucking tired.
Thank you.
She's just tired. So I can see it both ways. But if he is helping, if he is putting in that time
Mhm.
and helping with the kids, and you just being who you are,
Then
and
that's
because you don't
different.
feel like having sex, so what if you don't feel like having sex?
Go get you a side piece. Then that's different.
So let me ask you.
I agree.
let-
I agree. I'm not saying that it's not needed. I understand why some people just say, you know what, I got a lot to lose in this situation. I'm gonna just go ahead and dip out or whatever, which I don't agree with. I feel like you should just leave that situation because clearly that person is not for you, and you're only prolonging it because eventually you're gonna leave anyway. Because you're gonna cheat all up on her, and you're never gonna be
Yeah, but that's different
fulfilled.
when you just a boyfriend and girlfriend.
if boyfriend,
I just-
girlfriend, married, whatever.
No, but that was my point. When you have invested interest,
I understand.
meaning if we've combined and we've started this like because marriage and boyfriend,
So you settle.
two different things.
So you settle.
I can't even say that when it's even boyfriend, girlfriend, they got kids involved.
Mhm.
I'm losing 90% of the time. The
Mhm.
man is losing for bouncing. You're not giving me any intimacy, and you like, so what? So if I leave, I'm losing now access to the kids, access to money.
So you settle.
You know what I'm saying? So what it is that it's a weird place to be, because I've heard people have discussions say, just because you have kids, you shouldn't stick around. But in the meantime, all those people that say that
Mhm.
end up getting shafted and crying and complaining about how they getting done in the court system or whatever the case,
Mhm.
because they bounce. Okay, you don't want to stay there for your kids, but look what just happened to you, but you're complaining all the time because you left.
Okay, but then there's plenty of relationships where people actually leave and they find true love and happiness outside of that
You
fucked up
can, but you
marriage.
still fuck with your money though.
But that's all you. But if money is the only thing that's gonna make you happy, then stay with her and
That's
buy you a side
but
chick on
that's
the
not what I'm
side.
saying is,
But
is
what?
that
But
it's
I know that you will have a lot to lose, but you're still losing anyway because you're not gonna be happy. You got to come and see her raggedy butt in the house, and she turned her nose up at you 100 times, and you
but
didn't been with your side chick all
but
day.
that's the
It's like,
thing. What I'm saying is, don't you bounce. That's why I see the how it can be good. Because if you don't bounce and you still got the side chick, everybody's happy.
Let me tell you how it could be good. Just make sure your side piece look better than the one you have at home. Don't get no fat, nasty, ugly ass side piece.
they be doing that.
And they do that. And that's where it's fucked up, because now you got to run back to that side piece once you get kicked out.
No, I disagree. I disagree. I don't think the
My
side
side
piece
piece will be fucking fine.
I don't think the side piece needs to be extra fine. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Because
crazy.
my thing is that most of the time it's not that super fine piece anyway, because that fine piece tend to a lot of men is crazy enough to leave their main and then make the side piece their main.
And
they
then
be
she look
You know
a
what I'm saying?
mess. She look
That's
a
what I'm
mess.
saying. Well, even when they banging, they'll do it because my wife is now look like a 6 to me, and this chick look like a 9. So and she's giving me all the side piece benefits. So
Mhm.
I think this is wifey material now. No, it's just in a different wrapper. But what happens is that you'll find out that if you dealing with a woman that will actively know that she's the side piece,
Mhm.
then that's already putting you into why would she allow herself to be the side piece?
Correct.
Now I'm gonna make you the main, like it was her intention to pull you away. If
Right.
she's dealing with that action, then she may do it to you again with somebody else.
I ain't never said stay with the side piece. I said if you hook up with a side piece,
Yeah.
make sure she look better than your main. If I had a side piece, she will be nice.
What I say
That's all I'm saying.
all I'm saying is get with the
A
main
10?
right. Get with a 17, okay? Get with the top notch and make her your side piece too. Don't get with somebody who is only worried about herself in a relationship.
What?
The one that's worried about you, that's the one you need to make your main.
No,
Yes.
I think
And that's why I don't have a side piece. I love you, baby.
I really do think that one, we need to stop being lazy in relationship. I understand. We got to understand that it is hard work,
Mhm.
right? We need to physically stay where we are, because things will happen where you're not attracted to them no more because of how they look. They
Mhm.
done grew to 400 pounds. When you met them, they were 180. That type of stuff. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Now her
You
titty
gotta.
sagging.
That's what I mean. You gotta stay. We understand age does certain things,
Yes.
but
Like your
eat
long
right,
balls. What the?
work out, make sure that your sex life is a priority, that y'all
Mhm.
still dating. It's work that come into that, but nobody wants to do the stuff that's just not a benefit. You got to be able to say, okay, I make sure that I'm being intimate so many times. So the
Mhm.
thing is that's even biblical. Like you don't want your husband's wandering eyes. You don't
Exactly.
want that out there. My thing is that some men is gonna look and be tempted,
Drain his ass.
but the thing that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
The thing is, get your ego out of it, people, when you're in relationships, because your ego is like, I'm not doing that. Somebody, every time you say you're not gonna do something,
Somebody will.
somebody
else
will.
will.
When your
Definitely.
partner comes and asks you for something that's solely about y'all two, and you deny them,
Mhm.
that don't make them not want it anymore.
Exactly.
I'll hear women like, I'm in a relationship and I don't go down on them. that don't mean he stopped liking it because he decided to be with you
Right.
and you don't do it.
That's true.
He still yearns it, and all it takes is somebody in the
Somebody
right
else.
opportunity.
Mhm.
And in his mind, I didn't do nothing really crazy. You said you would never do it. This is why. Then you surprised.
Mhm.
That'd be the tripped out thing about you surprised that he got a side piece or she got a side piece, when a lot of times they give you signs or physically tell you this is an issue we want to
Yep.
happen.
And
And
I
then
feel
you
like
surprised they
men,
go get it somewhere
Yeah.
else.
y'all are very vocal about what you want for the most part. I feel like you just gotta listen. Women, take the time to listen to your man. Listen to what
Tell him, lady,
the
Dr. P.
wants, yes, the wants and the needs that he desire, and take care of that because somebody else will do it.
But that's what I mean by that's exactly what I mean by egos.
Yeah.
You'll hear and then it's like, I ain't doing that. I ain't got to do all that. Because
Mhm.
what happens, as much as we want, that comfortability comes with not thinking somebody's gonna bounce.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? He's here with me. We've been together for
But it's
15
in vice
years.
versa too.
It's
like,
the same thing.
fellas,
We
don't
got to be on
think-
our game too.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't think that okay, you're not gonna take her out or wine and dine her or do a couple things a week. Like, listen, if
Yeah.
you're not gonna do what you're supposed to do, guess what?
Yep.
It's another because she probably dodging guys, 40 going left, going to the grocery store, going to the gas station. Hey, can I pump your gas? Can I do this? You know how many
Let me tell you something.
Listen.
I got a story about that shit. My wife was at the gas pump and said a guy offered to pump my gas. I told him no. I said, did you tell him your guy crazy and drives around just randomly?
And she was
Ain't
like,
nobody pumping you. You gonna pump your own gas.
Listen,
You gonna
petty.
pump and nah, for real.
I'm
you
just
gonna pump.
saying what you won't do.
Now, if he offered to
somebody
pay, it's a
else
different
will.
fucking story.
Well, that's
You
a
know,
different
you know what,
story.
baby? Let him pay.
Go ahead, get that $25. Nah.
Shit, my truck takes 100.
You're so silly. But no, definitely. I think it's a give and take. I think it's vice versa too. For men and women.
Yeah.
Definitely got to be there.
Yep.
Do what you're supposed to do.
yeah.
Yeah.
Side piece America.
Side piece.
piece of
So if
America.
you with your side piece for Valentine's Day,
Oh shit! No, side pieces
No.
get the day before
or the day after.
Day after.
We got to get that.
That's how it is. That's how the side piece. Your main
Right.
one is on
Right,
Valentine's
so today
Day.
is the main squeeze day.
Today's main squeeze day.
All right.
Tomorrow's side
piece
chick.
day.
Right.
Yeah.
So take your ginseng.
You said-
You know what I mean? Take your horny
Yeah.
goat weed
right.
Horny
and
goat
get
weed.
your 2 days
Your
on.
honey pack.
Right.
Your honey
Gonna
pack,
be
right?
woe out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. Anything else?
Yeah, you know what? I wanted to add, since it is Valentine's,
Mhm.
right? And one of the things I was having discussions with was, how much weight does this really hold? You know, I've seen stories where it'll be like, okay, the guy didn't do enough for Valentine's, or they didn't do none on Valentine's. How much weight does this holiday really hold when it comes to an actual relationship? Is it enough for you to be like, you ain't nothing
I have broken up with someone before.
for Valentine's Day because
If
of
you
that?
didn't get me nothing, this is you got one day to show that I mean something
That you
to
are
you.
worthy?
That I mean something to you. It don't have to be like, look.
Did you get your gift already?
Did you got a gift?
I actually did. I don't want to talk about it. But
Why is your gift so secretive? Christmas was
don't-
secretive.
Because she got a Christmas gift. She got her Christmas special gift.
You so silly.
You get that
I get
for Valentine's too?
First of all, I ain't thinking about y'all. First of all, I got
she
my
ain't denied.
gift.
She's ear to ear
I
right
got
now
my
with a smile.
I got my gift and I was happy with it. Thanks, boo. So
Boo.
appreciate you.
Okay, boo. All right, Casper.
Okay.
Appreciate
right.
you.
Since it's always a secret, Casper.
Whatever.
So that's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is that, so what if he does nothing the whole year, but only on Valentine's?
That's impossible. You can't. We just talked about this.
So why the hell do it
within
hold so
relationship-
much weight
but-
then?
So it holds a lot of weight because it's love day. And if you don't show it, and it's not even just about your partner too. It's like men give their moms, their daughters stuff. It's like, listen, I want to show.
I don't give my mama nothing. I ain't done this
You
since I was a kid.
petty. Are you serious?
When I was a kid, you know, they would do a project in school, but I'm not
Yeah.
giving my mama.
You petty. But no, it holds weight though. I remember being in a relationship with someone and he didn't do nothing. And I broke up with his ass.
I'm gonna tell you a story
So listen.
before we leave.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This was back in 1996.
2025.
Me and Bugsy.
Oh, you mother.
It was Valentine's Day. And we were some shorties, right? And we had my girl, and my girl had a friend. He was dating her, so we was dating some friends, and we best buddies. And Valentine's Day came around.
Mhm.
Now we was never on our money like that,
We were
right?
poor.
We weren't poor. We
You
weren't poor,
broke.
but
We were broke as hell.
we weren't broke. But we wasn't, we wasn't drug dealers or nothing at that age.
I was
But
broke.
okay, he was broke. I had a little money. But Valentine's Day came around, and we had a friend that lived all the way out in Danville. Is it not Danville?
No, he lived in Sauk.
Sauk
Felt
Village.
like Danville on that
Yeah,
bus.
Sauk Village. And what we did was run all the way to his house for Valentine's Day so our girls got out there all the way to Sauk Village, which is an hour away from where we was, to escape giving our girlfriends
That's
gifts.
horrible.
Hold on. Wait,
That
hold on.
is horrible.
And at that time, it was no cell phones like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they calling around looking for us. They can't find us. It's Valentine's Day. They happened to call his house. He had a sister, Aika. I love you. You my girl. Me and Aika still chatted up. They called his house, and she told him we were there.
Are you
Snitching.
serious?
Yes.
Snitching. We
That's
had
when
made a little
snitching
pact.
first started.
We ain't gonna tell nobody that we were there. We had the plan all together.
Yep.
Oh my God. Y'all are horrible.
We ain't think it through because we don't know what we was going to do after, but I was going to say some shit like I got kidnapped.
You so silly. That is
But-
horrible.
But we
So
hit
men really try to get out of Valentine's Day. That is
absolutely because you
terrible.
heifers, boy.
Look at us.
Oh my
you
God.
right there. You broke up with a dude
I did.
for Valentine's Day. He been the man the whole year. Because he
Mhm.
ain't do nothing on Valentine's Day. Your selfish ass
Yeah.
broke up with him.
I sure did. And if he's listening, that was definitely the reason, for sure.
She said it with conviction too.
He probably buying Lamborghinis for his hoes now.
But
See,
He could have
that's
had a Lamborghini.
hey,
Yep.
And now you
good
driving
job.
yeah. Now you on the
Hey,
bus.
listen, it do be like that, man. Because I got a couple exes that right now, if I talk to them, they like, man, I should have stayed.
I got a couple exes that they glad they gone.
Mhm. Okay,
Give
I
a
was just
fuck.
gonna say no. I'm
Mhm.
glad.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But that's crazy. How about you, Lady P? Anything?
No, I don't have anything. Happy Valentine's.
You trying to
Day
get out here and
everyone.
get some more Valentine?
Happy
present.
Valentine's. Yes, I am. I'm trying
Okay.
to get out of here.
I got you.
Oh yeah, she trying to get her.
We ain't going nowhere
her
then. I still got
breakfast
more to
and-
talk about.
Bye. That wraps it up.
I do the closing.
I don't remember.
Okay. All right. I got something to say. If you focus on the future, it causes anxiety. If you dwell on the past, it can cause depression. That's why you have to live in the moment. That's a little saying that I saw this week.
I love it.
I thought it was great.
I love it.
So focus on now and fuck the past and don't worry about the future.
I love it.
All right.
Will do.
All right, guys. Well, that wraps it up for episode 26 of Full Volume, No Filter. Whether you laughed, nodded, rolled your eyes, or all three, just know we appreciate you for rocking with us. From our messy mouths to your loyal ears, we love you loud. Until next time, stay real, stay loud, and stay you.
Full volume, no filter.